Be the same command, just DBD update. Hashtag or exclamation point DBD update. That's what we got going. And as far as the notes are concerned, let's read them. Tome 4, 5. I can't read that. Is that 6? That might be 6 actually, because that's a. I always get confused with the V and the I. VI is 4, and I think IV is 4, whereas VI is 6. If I'm not mistaken, those two I do get confused. Okay, they're changing the HUD layout. It's a lot more sophisticated, hopefully, and they can make it bigger, smaller, so that's cool, I guess. Scoring events, stats, effects, alerts have been moved to the right of the screen. This is primarily to bring this down close to the stats. Okay, are visible. Score events have been increased when multiple events are triggered at the same time. Nice. Hook counts. Okay, killers see a new widget which displays how many hooks they've earned during the match. Okay, that's nice. That's kind of nice to keep up with. It's gonna be nice to really, I think, keep up with like when you're trying to go for like adept challenges. That'd be nice. Achievements. Survivors see a new set of markers above each survivor's player's name. Wait, this lets the survivor's players know how many times each survivor's been hooked. Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. You guys implemented a system in place so that survivors will know how many times that themselves have been hooked and their teammates. You're telling me that they cannot keep up with how many times a person's been hooked. And the same, I know I just got done saying it's nice for killers, but survivors don't need that information. It's easy to whatever. It's not like it's hard to keep up with as a survivor, but okay, give it to them. As a killer, there's a lot more going on, but I'd rather them just take it away. It's not something that has to have, like killers have to have, but it's nice to know, like, really, as a killer, if you're a good killer, you know who's been hooked and who hasn't. Very seldom do you ever lose track of that. And survivors should know the same thing. But okay. They get to keep up with who's been hooked and who hasn't. Nice. Healthy and injured health state icons have been replaced with each character's portrait. I like that idea. Injured state has been improved from PTB, especially for colorblind players. UI scale, you can change that. Visual update, okay, on the clown and the nurse and the meat. Oh yes, the asylum and the meat plant. Nice. I love the meat plant look. It's gonna look amazing. Update the posing, locomotion animation, start. Yeah, the start, stop, and transition animation. Animations and the quick turn animations. Added the ability to use flashlights while crouching. Nice. I like that. See, I'm not all bad on survivors. That's actually cool. Updated crawling turn speed and added animation feedback for recovery. New from PTB, added new animation when entering the hatch while crawling. Nice. Updated self heal fell animation, slightly raised the camera when crawling. Balance. Balance. Time for some balance talking. Uh-oh, we got more than just the clown. Uh-oh, I see Hex undying. This is bad. Oh dear, what have they done to my beautiful perk? That they've already pretty much reprimanded it for all it's worth at this point. They've nerfed it again, probably. Clown now has 2 types of bottles, tonic and antidote. Tap secondary power to switch, which will be thrown. Hold the secondary power to reload bottles. Reload time is now 3 seconds, down from 5. That right there is godlike. That's huge, okay? That's just really nice, but I love the idea that they added something onto the clown that makes it to where he's more versatile, better mind games, and just more strategies to use as the clown. It's not so you know, so straight lined to where, what's the word, like, you know, it's not so, there's more gray area and more strategies you can implement with them. I love that. anytime you get a chance to use more counterplay with the killer against survivors, that's making them more versatile and just a better overall killer. So I'm for that. Makes it more interesting. Okay, but this right here, reload time down from 5 seconds to 3, that right there alone would have been great. But yes, they added a new power to him. Basically, he's like the Doctor times 2, like a 2.0. Like they got 2 different stances. That's nice. Antidote bottles release a gray cloud that activates and turns yellow after 2.5 seconds. Antidote clouds last a total of 7.5 seconds and are smaller than tonic clouds. Overlapping antidote and tonic clouds cause both to disappear. Interesting. So you can only use one at a time, essentially. I don't know if it disappears right away or not, but survivors in the cloud gain the invigorated status effect when they touch the antidote cloud. So I'm guessing it allows you to go fast. I have some ideas already where if you see a survivor drop a pallet, throw the antidote and then kick it. And then while you're in it, you'll speed up. I like that idea. So it grants 10% movement speed for 5 seconds. But you got to remember, survivors get it too, not just the killer. So it's not, that's interesting. Not completely one-sided as you would think. Not completely one-sided. An intoxicated survivor touching yellow antidote cloud is no longer intoxicated. What? So does that mean... Okay, it goes back to this right here. It says if you can overlap. So even if a survivor is being hit with one power, he can't hit the other power and be intoxicated at the same time. So you have to be kind of... You can't just, bum rush people and just switch back and forth, which I don't know if there's a cooldown on switching stances or not. Tonic clouds remain unchanged. So the area of effect is the same for tonic. I can't wait to test them out. Party bottle. So they changed and maybe gave some new add-ons for the clown as well, as they always like to do when they make changes. Party bottle. Thrown bottles emit confetti when shattering. Was ether 5 volume percent. Okay, so a little bit of a troll. I like that. So finally, we get to troll the survivors. In your face, survivors. We control you now. We had the power. Power back to the killers. I like it. We control you guys now. No more butt dancing for you guys. Now we get to hit you with confetti. Take that. Fingerless parade gloves. Bottles are thrown with a different arc that doesn't go as high but go further. Okay, that's going to be, could be godlike, by the way. It could be. Smelly inner souls. Greater, who said it has smelly feet? Greater move speed bonuses when reloading was common, now is rare. Okay, obviously, even the old add-ons, they may not have been good before, but now since he's got buffed, they could be good. So you have to realize anytime they buff a killer and make changes, even the old add-ons that used to be not so good could be really good now, just because of the slight changes they made with them. So that's what's happening right here. This could be really good now, and that's why the rarity change. Solvent jug increases the invigorated effect duration. Thick cork stopper, smaller reload time reduction. Spirit of Hartshorn. Hartshorn? It's a weird word. Moderately expands the antidote cloud area of 10 volume percent. Ether, I guess I'm saying that right. A VHS porn. I'm addicted to porn. Swaps yellow and purple color of antidote and tonic effects. Was rare, now is common. Huh? Why would you want to do that? Just for a challenge? I don't know. Oh, wait. No, it swaps it. So the okay, remember. You know it as a killer if going into it, but you can mess with the survivors, make them think that they're going into antidote and getting a buff, but in reality they're getting a nerf, they're getting slower, and they're like, what's happening? More power, troll. Yes, I love it. I'm going to be using this a lot. That's great. antidote and the antidote to the tonic, which gives them the speed boost. What was it for, like, it gets them for 10% movement speed for 5 seconds. They see all the other players' auras within a 16-meter radius. Okay. When any player, I'm guessing that means survivor or killer, any player. Okay, so that could work against you. So think about that. See, the big thing was I didn't realize when this change was coming that survivors could get the buff as well. That changes a lot of things. But I'm okay with that. Considerably increases the effective invigoration duration. Tattoos middle finger. Auras of intoxicated or invigorated survivors are revealed to you for 6 seconds. So either one. Only this one's going to be like probably purple or even pink because it only works for the killer. That's good, and it works for both stances. Audio. The clown now has his own terror radius and chase music, which I can only just imagine the horror circus freak, you know, freak show horror music they got going. It's going to be great. I hope it is. But the Trapper has got some changes too. What's this? Okay, this is the mascot to the Dead by Daylight game, so hopefully they gave him something worthwhile. I only see like 2 changes. What is it? Escaping from a bear trap now. Oh yeah, I read about this. Has a they changed the system. Let's just read it. Now has a 1 in 6, 16.6% chance of succeeding on each attempt, but is capped at the maximum of 6 attempts. Add-ons that reduce the chance of escape increase the maximum number of attempts, as well as reducing the chance per attempt. So basically, you can only you get 6 chances. Like you know, like you got a 1 in 6 chance of getting out of the trap. Each time you miss the ability to get out, it actually increases your chance of getting out the next time. So 16.6 every time it increases, right? It's 1 out of 6 chances, and it caps out 6%. So at the very least, you can only miss it 5 times. On the 6th try, you will get out no matter what. That's all that means, and I don't know what that means for the Trapper. I honestly don't. I was hoping that they gave him more traps or something, but that's probably not going to happen. I mean, he's just a Trapper. He's only weak. Moving on. The Wraith. While cloaked, the Wraith is completely invisible. No shimmer. No shimmer. No shimmer. That means he's a stealth killer. What? Who would have thunk it? So survivors when more than 20 meters away. Oh, he's not that stealth. Never mind. So no shimmer for anybody. I guess I should read the entire sentence before going into effects. But no shimmer for only for people that are more than 20 meters away. Increase the duration of the uncloaked speed boost from 1.0 seconds to 1.25 seconds. So he's going to get a longer boost, or yeah, the duration is going to be longer. Restored a missing bone rattle sound cue at the beginning of the cloaking animation, sometimes referred to as a bell tech. Okay. Fixed an issue where the Wraith would appear to uncloak completely while kicking a generator or breaking pallets, or while cloaked. The Wraith now only uncloaks the necessary bits. Okay. I see. I guess that was some kind of animation tech. Maybe some a workaround maybe. Fix an issue that caused the Wraith's add-on the Serpent to reset the uncloaking progress. After completing an interaction, it will now leave the Wraith completely uncloaked and able to attack. And trigger an uncloaked speed boost after damaging a generator or breaking a pallet or wall. So that's really good. Okay. So this will allow him to get that boost and then attack. Okay. Here we go. Here comes the fun part. For some, maybe. Okay. Miscellaneous. Hex Undying. While Hex Undying is active, survivors within 2, 3, or 4 meter radius of any dull totem has their aura revealed. When another hex is cleansed, the totem hex transfers to the Hex Undying totem, deactivating hex undying. Any tokens that the transferred hex had transferred as well. Wait, what? So if we have ruin, okay, let's say we have lullaby because it has tokens. Lullaby, undying, right? If they another hex, that totem. So they cleanse lullaby, it goes to the undying totem, deactivating undying. Wow, that sucks. Huh? They just nerfed it. They just nerfed it. But the bright side is that any tokens get transferred as well. So if you got if you're running lullaby, and so basically before lullaby, nobody ran lullaby or devour hope because they were any token perk hex was a suicide build, because any hex that got cleansed, it automatically canceled them no matter what it was, right? Well, if it was that totem, so it got resetted. So if you had 2 tokens, you got back down to 0, but you could get them again. But once they got the next totem, you know, it reset it again until they got undying. Now, the first totem that they cleanse will be undying no matter what. And whatever totem you have with it, whether it's ruin, devour hope, or any other hex, it's going to be preserved that one time. So undying got nerfed completely. It's done for. Completely done. It's useless now. And any redeeming quality it used to have is completely gone. The only thing it has is it's got the meters back. It used to be down to 2 or 3 meters or something. Or the seconds. I forgot what they did to it. But now it doesn't transfer but one time. And that one time deletes that or it doesn't respawn is what I'm saying. So it's completely done. Survivors win again. Survivors, you won. You've done it. Misc perks. Fixated now works while injured. Oh, great. Iron Maiden. Last 30 seconds longer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Fixated is going to be really good. It's already really good with Sprint Burst, but you're going to see, yeah, that's going to be godlike, by the way. It's going to be used more now than Urban Evasion. Well, I don't know. Urban Evasion was used at a time when there was not very many perks that were that good. So when Urban Evasion got buffed to 100%, it got used a lot, especially against the Hag. Fixated will be used a lot now that it can be used. I mean, I'm okay with it though. I really am. Iron Maiden. Yes, this is going to buff the new killer, the twins, immensely. Second wind durations now are 28, 24, and 20. I don't know what it was before. Pebble diversion. I guess they just have diversion. That's actually a good name for it. Changes charges in 40, 35. Okay, so now I think the 20 meters was the max at like tier 3, but now it just changes the charges, which I'm okay with that. Deep Wound now has a 20-second timer. Frank's mixtape. Stab study, wound study adjusts to have some proportional impact on deep wound timers. Borrow times tier adjusts are now the duration of the endurance status effect at 10, 12, and 15. What was it before? I forget. I don't know. Wasn't it 25 or 20 at the max? I'm okay with that. Because the whole point of borrow time is just to, use it in certain spots. They don't use it all the time. You only use it in certain spots. And but you can use it as much as you want, so it's okay. I know they won't see it that way as survivors, but the whole point is to keep them from going down right then and there. And that's the job. It's going to be good. It's still going to be okay. Mangled status effect always lasts until fully healed. Wait. That didn't change. Wait, mangled status effect. Oh, so mangled used to not always last. I think it didn't it? Apparently it didn't. Vigil no longer affects mangled. Okay. So it's a status effect. It's talking about status effects is what it's talking about right here. Begrimed head. This is for the huntress. Removed repair speed debuff. Added hemorrhage. Okay, that's I'm okay with that. Huntress needs to be nerfed. Okay, Okay. Rusty attachments only applies to mangled injured. Okay, I'm okay with that. And then you got fixed issues, bug fixes, audios. Hopefully they fix this. Elodie, they need to fix her because her scream is ridiculously loud. Thank you. Various surface tags for footsteps and impacts. Status attack doesn't play its sound. An issue where locomotion, survivor animation. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm a fan of most of it. I really am. The only thing I'm not big on was Trapper, and I still think the Trapper needs to be buffed. And I also think that the main thing is Undying. That's a big one, man. Like, come on. Like, you've nerfed it. Like, they nerfed it, and then now they're changed it. So it can be considered a nerf / buff, but it's a change now, and I'm just not a big fan of it. We'll see how it plays out, but I'm a big fan of the clown getting reworked. Wraith needs to be that looks good for him, and we'll see where that goes and takes us. And I'm greatly appreciative. I've been saying for a very long time that Iron Maiden need to be buffed. They increased it to 30 seconds this time, but it used to be 15 seconds. All right, my bad, guys. Yeah, it was not 30 seconds. Scratch that. It was 15 seconds, which made it abysmal. I mean, 15 seconds is garbage, you know. But here's the kicker, man. 30 seconds, that's fair. I thought it should be 40 seconds, but we'll see. I mean, there's only going to be a couple people that use it. 2 people. Huntress. 3 people. 3 killers. Huntress, Twins, Doctor. That's it. Nobody else. Doctor will sometimes use it. But the other 2 will use it for their benefits, obviously, because the secondary effects. Just tell me, guys, what you guys think in the comments down below. We're going to make a video out of this, and I'm going to say this is a big win for the game, and going forward, balance overall, 90% of it, I'm a big fan of it. So we'll see where it takes us into the future. So we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, that's going to wrap up the video, and I hope you guys will tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. The patch, is it good? Is it bad? Is it just okay? Tell me, guys, what you're thinking down in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to the video, and we will be seeing you guys in the future, hopefully in some games. Also, guys, don't forget that the new tome is out, Divergence, and so be out on the lookout for that. So make sure to be doing those challenges. I am going to be doing some grinding now because in the next few weeks I've got a lot to do, and so we're gonna have a lot of time to test out some of these new changes on the patch, and kind of going forward to see where it lands us. So be on the lookout for that. Also, there is a new event, the Gilded Stampede Celebration. So don't forget about that. That is lasting until the 25th of February. So get out there, you get 50,000 blood points per day, and you get some really cool cosmetics, hopefully. So get out there, grind on some DBD, and we'll see you out in the fog. So take care, guys, and we'll see you out in the fog.